Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So this Sudoku is constructed by rockratzero, and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. We have covered many Sudokus from this author, and we have actually learned many new techniques from this author. So I really thank the author again for giving us permissions to use those Sudokus on our channel, right? And before going to the puzzle, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel and Shackling Sudokus and puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on regular basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming back to this Sudoku, so classic Sudoku rules apply. You need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition, right? And with that, let us start solving this Sudoku. I get 4 and 4 here, so you get 4 in one of these two cells. Let's not write that. Okay, you get a 4 here. These are nothing but 1, 6 and 7. This is not a 6. Okay, and you get a 4 here and here. Okay, you have a 4 here. That gives you a 4 here, 4 here. Oh, we got all the 4s already. You have a 9 here. And you get an 8 here, right? And that gives you an 8 here, and you have an 8 here, that gives you 8 here, that gives you an 8 here. That's amazing. You got all the 4s, you got all the 8s. 1 is here, you got a 1 here. 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, 7 and 9. 9 and 5 won't be here. 5, so 5, pointing of 5 you have here. 2 and 9. 9. Oh, you have a 2, 5, 7 triplet here, so actually that's a 9 here. You have 2, 7, so 5 is in one of these two cells. You get a pointing of 5 here. Okay, 1, 3, 6, 7. So okay, we have written everything. 1, 3, 6, 7. This is not a 1. 5, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. This is 5. You already have a 6 here, so which means you have a pointing of 6 here in these two cells. That removes 6 from this cell, and you get a 1, 7 pair, so this has to be a 6. Amazing. That 1, 7 pair removes 7 from this cell. We are going good for now. 1, 2 and 7. So this is not a 2. This is a 2. So you get a 1, 7 here. So you have 1, 3, 6 here. Let's write that. You have a 6 here, so that removes 6 from this cell. And you get a 6 here and a 6 here. You don't have a 6 here, that gives you a 6 here. No, I'm sorry, it's 1, 3, 7. What am I doing? That is 1, 3 and 7, not 6. 6, we already got a 6 here, so 6 is removed from these cells. So it's 1, 3, 7. You cannot have a 7 here, you cannot have a 7 here, so that is 1, 3. And then you get a 7 here. Amazing. Okay. You get a 6 here and a 6 here. This is 2, 5 pair here in this row. I hope I'm right till this. I'm not using the conflict checker for now. Let's see if we get if we committed any mistakes here. Okay, 2 3 5 and 7. So this is 7. You have a pointing of 7 here. Yes, you can see a 7 cannot be a 7 cannot be a, so pointing of 7 is here, and that doesn't help us much. Okay, this is a 6 here that I removed actually. 137, so this is a 6. This is a 5 here. 7 gives you a 1 and a 7 here, that gives you a 3 and a 1 here. Removes 1 from this cell, so this would have to be a 1. This is not a 5, this is 3 7. Three 7 and 9 7. This is 3 9 and 3 7 and 9. Okay, you have a 6 here, 2 5 and 7. Come on. Two 3 and 7, so okay. It's just few cells remaining. There has to be something here. 2 3 5 and 7. Come on, let us see what are we missing here. Mm. Does this work as Y wing? W wing, I'm sorry. You have a 2 5 here, 2 5 here. If these both digits are same, that digit would have to be here. Am I right? So if both of these are 2, this would have to be 2. If this both of these are 5, this would have to be a 5, right? So if I have a 2 here, both of these are 5. If I have a 5 here, both of these are 2. Amazing. If this is a 5, both of these becomes 2. This also becomes 5. Where will you have 2 and 5 in box 3? It's kind of an extended W wing, or I'm not sure what is that. But this seems to be legit. If you have a 5 here, both of these are 2 and 5 in box 6 becomes this. This has to be a 5. So you have a 2 5 pair here. Where can you have a 2 5 in box 3? So this cell cannot be a 5. I'm not sure if that is helping, but it was just something really different for me to solve. Can this be a W wing? If both of these are 3, do you... If both of these are 3, for example, okay, if both of these are 3, guys, there's something I really don't want to do. There's something really complicated, because being very few digits that we have to solve, it's really easy to see such complex logic actually. So I could see that both of these cannot be 3. So if this is a 2, both of these would have to be 3, but I really don't want to go that way. I can see the logic immediately. See, if these both of these are 3, what happens is, I'll just show you what the logic is. This would have to be 3, right? Now what happens is, 3 would have to be in one of these two cells in this row, and being both of these are 3, there is no 3 in, or you can say there is, after getting these 3's, there is no 3 in row 1. This is still quite simple. If both of these are 3, this is a 3 and there is no 3 in row 1. Let us go some other way now. This is really complicated, and I wouldn't say a perfect logic this is, because I can directly eliminate 2 from this cell now. I can write 5, 7, and then maybe I can just complete this Sudoku. I'll get these all digits here, but let me not go along that direction for now. I have a skyscraper of 5. Yes. This is a skyscraper of 5 now. Does that help us? You eliminate 5 from this cell and these cells. So does that give us anything? So what happens, let me just brief you how this skyscraper works is, I'll just adjust this a bit better. Okay, yeah. So if you have a 5 here, so 5 is in one of these two cells in this column, 5 is in one of these two cells in this column, right? So if you have a 5 here, you eliminate 5 from both of these cells, and in both of these columns you have 5 in the same row, right? So if you have 5 here, you eliminate 5 from both of these cells, and for this row you have a column, you have a 5 here, and for this column you have a 5 here, that sums in the same row. So 5 is eliminated from these cells. So what is this here? You have 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. So 5 cannot be here. 5 is not here, 5 is not here, 5 is in one of these two cells. You have a 1, 5 pair in this box. You have 2, 3, 7, 9 quadruplet here. That's amazing. You have a 1, 5 pair. Which means 2 is in one of these two cells. You have a pointing of 2. You eliminate 2 from this cell. Now my logic works. Wow, amazing. I'm actually loving the W wing logic that is used here. I'm not sure if it was intended here, but I'm really enjoying the W wing logic. So if you see here, both of these cannot be 2 now. W wing logic is really a powerful logic. Recently I have tried to seek for W wing logic in many stuck puzzles or stuck Sudokus, and I have seen that people who have solved those Sudokus never used a W wing, and they have gone with some other logic. But when I use the W wing logic, I am really able to solve the Sudoku very fast. And as you can see here, I am seeing a W wing logic here. If both of these are 2, you cannot have 2 in this column. So how can you make sure that both of these are 2? If you have a 3 here, you have both of these are 2, both of these becomes 2, and then you have no 2 in column 1. So which means this cannot be a 3 now. This has to be a 1. That gives you a 3 here. This one gives you a 5 and a 1 here. 2, 3 and 9. So this is 2, 3 and 9. That 5 gives you a 5 here. 2, 3 and 7. 3, this is 2 and 7. Okay. You cannot have a 3 here. sorry, 2 5 7 pair here, triplet. So this is a 3 7 and 3, that gives you a 2 here. Eliminates 3 from this cell, 5 7 and 9. Eliminate 3 from these two cells. You have a 2 3 7 triplet here, so this is a 5 now. We eliminated 5 from this cell. You have a 1 5 pair here, so 5 is in not. You have a pointing of 7, so I can remove 7 from this cell as well. So this is 5, that gives you a 7 here. You have a 2 and 3, so this is again 7 5 2 7. That gives you a 5 and a 2, 5 2 3 and a 2, 7 and 9, right? This is 9 3 7 and 2 9. This is 7 and a 9 here. That gives you a 1 2 3 and 9, and that gives you a 5 here. Amazing! What an amazing Sudoku! I found 2 W wings, but the first W wing was very complex and very, I don't know where it went. And the second W wing that we found using the 3s, you cannot have both the 3s. That actually eliminates 3 from first row, but I didn't want to use that. Let us try and see what happens if you use that. Do we solve that Sudoku? I just really want to go back and see what happens if I had used that logic here, right? Let us see that. I'm sorry, but I'll just go back and see if what happens if I had used that logic of 3 to get the Sudoku completed. If both of these are 3, what happened is you get a 3 here in this box, and then you have no 3s in box and row 1. Let us see. To have a 3 here, you need to have a 2 here. So this cell cannot be a 2. This has to be a 5, 7. So you have a 2 3 here. So that gives you a 7 here, 5 and 2. 2 and 5 are gone from these cells. You have 3 7 pair here. Oh, we didn't get that pair in the earlier solve. So let us see. 1 2 and 5 here. We get 1 2 and 5. This is 2 5. You have a 2 5 pair here, so this is 3 7 and 9. You have a 2 5 pair here, so this is 1 3 and 7. 1 2 and 5. So 1 7 is in one of these two cells. 1 3, okay. I'm not sure if still this is solvable. Okay. This is a 5. Oh, okay. No. 2 3 and 7. So 7 is in one of these two cells. So this would have to be 2 3 5 and 9. No, we had to use somehow we had to use the skyscraper technique to remove the 5, I mean to say 5 from these cells. That gives you a 1 5 pair, and that gives you a 2 here. So there is any other way to complete, but that logic was amazing. Having those 2 3s was really amazing. Does it still help us? No. Having both 2s. Okay, so I think so using this skyscraper technique was really important. So I was just looking forward to see if that was solvable. That logic alone was enough to solve the Sudoku, but I think using the skyscraper technique was really important. But I'm still looking if there is something else that I could see here. You could have used the X-wing, finned X-wing, and remove 3 from this cell, but there is no 3 here because of the 3-7 pair that we got here. So let us not see that for now. But yeah, I think so the skyscraper technique was important here. That removes 5 from this cell. You get a 1-5 pair here, hidden pair, so that removes 2 from this cell. That 1-5 pair gives you a 2 here. 5 2 5 2 3 and 2. Okay, that gives you a 3 here, 1 5 and 1, 7 and a 2, that gives you 3 and 9 here. Okay, that gives you 5 and 9 here, so this is 9, that is 5, that 9 gives you a 3 and a 9, that gives you a 3 3 3 7 7 7 and a 1 here, 2 3 and a 9. Okay, amazing, that was really good. Seeing the logic that we found, skyscraper was really important, but there are many other ways to solve this Sudoku, and it is really amazing because having so many ways to solve a Sudoku, a single Sudoku can actually teach you so many different kind of tricks and tips, so many different advanced logic. Really thanks rockratzero for such a wonderful Sudoku. I really enjoyed this. It was really amazing seeing such beautiful puzzle, beautiful Sudoku with n number of techniques. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle dinner. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.